Ladies and gentlemen, friends, Sharks, welcome to another exciting episode of Presidential Talk at Miami-Dade College. And after a short hiatus, we are back and better than ever. And we're at the home campus where it all started, the North Campus of Miami-Dade College, and joined by its able president, Mr. Furman Vasquez. President Vasquez, great to be at your house and great to have you on the show.
Juan, it's always great to have you here on campus, and thank you for this opportunity to really highlight some of the things that we've been doing here at the North Campus. The North Campus never skipped a beat. And as usual, it becomes the beacon in this community to help whenever it needs to help this community. And for the last couple of years, if it was a pandemic that we helped vaccinate and test this community, or have an opportunity to grow some new programs, even a brand new K-12 right here on our site. We've been really intentful and working with our community partners and building new programs and new facilities right here at the North Campus.
You know, with 2.5 million alumni, a lot of people attended here decades ago. Perhaps some people are new to this community and don't know about this campus. If you could just tell us briefly a little bit about the history of this campus and some of the newer programs that it's offering.
Well, it's definitely exciting to see the evolution of what could be and what potential a piece of property like this has been in the past. You know, from becoming a World War II Air Force base to now being the largest college in the nation and being home where it first opened its doors in 1960 in September to this community. It's definitely had several students walk this hall to call Miami-Dade College its home. And like that, as we've grown as a college, we've grown our programs, and really we step up to fill the needs of our students, no matter if they're a first-time in college student or they're that continuing adult learning student that comes back that's looking for a college career certificate or it's looking to retool their skill set. You know, North Campus continues to open its doors and be innovative and work with business partners in the community to make sure that we have those programs available for our students.
And its location is key because I think it's been the heart of this community for so many years, not only helping culturally, but especially with economic development. You sit here between Hialeah, Miami Gardens, and Opa-locka, communities that really could use the great programs that are offered here.
Yes, and like that, I could tell you, you know, we're a flourishing campus. Not only do we offer associates in science degrees, associates in arts degree, but you know, one of the points of pride of the North Campus is the great amount of students that we have in our bachelor's degree programs. It really highlights how we could become an educational beacon in this community and offer opportunity to those students that otherwise thought that maybe the university wasn't for them or a bachelor's degree is something they couldn't accomplish. But guess what? They find opportunity here at the North Campus. They find those programs, and we really care about our students. So it's a real special location, and it's a real special place with great staff members that are a part of the team.
And everything from rapid credentials and industry certifications, digital badges, all the way up to associate and bachelor's degrees, this campus really offers it all.
I couldn't agree with you more, you know, and one of the things that we always look for innovation, and, you know, just recently you heard from President Pumariega speak about, you know, Google certification and how that transfers now into RAS degree right here and our college career certificates right here at Miami-Dade College. With that, you know, we're building some of the innovative spaces. Soon in the fall, we'll be opening up our very own Artificial Intelligence Center, which is a point of pride for our college and really a beacon of opportunity through technology and working with technological partners. Later today, you're going to hear by some of our deans and some of our directors right here at the North Campus that could really highlight some of these programs.
You know, we were talking before the show how really from cradle to grave, and I hate to say grave, but the reality is that it has the best funeral science program in the nation. Right. But all the way from nursery school into high school and into college, this campus can carry a student throughout his or her entire academic life.
You couldn't have said it any better. You know, we start with children at 6 weeks old in our exploration station, which is our preschool right here on our campus, which is where our students in the School of Education, many of them intern as their early childhood education career. And then they move on to a partnership that we built during the pandemic with KIPP schools, where we're opening up a K-12 right on site this coming fall. Beautiful facility that's going to be housing all the students all the way from kindergarten to grade 12. And then we're partnering with them, and their students now become our college students. And they could go right through their bachelor's degree right here at the North Campus. So think about that, 6 weeks old, all the way to the age of 22.
Well, hold your thoughts because we're out of time in this segment, but we're going to come back and talk to the leaders and the colleagues here at this campus making the news and offering all those programs. You don't want to miss it. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Learn and earn today at Miami-Dade College. College graduates earn 56% more than high school graduates and $1 million more in lifetime earnings. A degree from MDC is your path to greater earning power and career success. Choose from hundreds of affordable high-tech and in-demand career programs, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, business, and nursing. Learn and earn today at MDC and fast-track your career. Enroll now at mdc.edu/purpose.
Welcome back to Presidential Talk, where today we are transmitting from the North Campus of Miami-Dade College, where it all began, and talking about the exciting programs that this campus offers to the entire community. And I think public safety has been highlighted in the last couple of years with the pandemic, also with the Surfside tragedy in this town. And Miami-Dade College has special programs for people interested in public safety careers. We're joined by Chief Paul Noel, the Program Manager for Fire Sciences, and also by Paul Kiley, the Director of Basic Law Enforcement Training. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Nice to be here.
Chief, I'd like to begin with you. Fire Sciences, so important. We've seen members of the community in fire sciences in the pandemic. We've seen them in action in Surfside and really in situations throughout the world. The USAR teams here in South Florida that most trained here at Miami-Dade College are the best in the world. Tell us what this campus offers in fire sciences.
Well, this campus offers a wealth of institutional memory and expertise. We have about 70 instructors who represent about 300 to 400 years of experience in the fire service, and they're representative of all the departments that are here local, the 6 local departments. So with that level of expertise is not easily found throughout the nation, and we believe that that contributes to a transformative process with our students. We're not just teaching our students to really go through the program, we're actually setting them up for success, and we want to emphasize leadership as well, because actually the true preparation is leadership. And I believe in a philosophy, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, and you better believe our students are ready.
Leadership and professionalism, it rings loud at this campus, and I wanted to talk to you, Mr. Kiley. Law enforcement is another career track which is very rewarding. Wonderful job opportunities not only here but nationally. Tell us about basic law enforcement and what we offer here at the North Campus.
Well, we have a very exciting training program in our basic training program. It allows the students to have a skill set when they graduate that agencies throughout the state are looking for, as well as federal agencies and other states that send recruiters to us. Our students are given the opportunity to have a skill package that gives them a rewarding career, with them understanding it's a privilege to be a police officer and how to bring that to the public and best serve the public with that skill package that they'll have upon graduation.
And not only world-class instruction, but also the technology that is used, also learning to deal with the public. We spoke about de-escalation before the show. Tell us about how technology and professionalism also work into the program.
Well, we tie in the de-escalation instruction that we give them with officers that are instructors, have a full-time police job now, come to us as part-time instructors, so they give them real-world experience with that. And we also use simulators, so we use the technology that gives them the opportunity to develop that critical thinking skill, develop those communication skills that it takes to be able to deliver de-escalation and be confident in their delivery of de-escalation, so they're better served by it and the public is better served by it.
And Chief Paul Noel, the same thing applies to fire sciences. People learn not only to do the job, but with the best technology so that they're absolutely job ready.
Most certainly. The advances in technology have actually put us on par with the military, and especially we've learned a lot from them. The miniaturization of robotics, use of drones, even on rescue scenes in terms of ultrasounds, as we're able to package these pieces of equipment in smaller packages and make them readily available, then they help us in doing our job and thus help the public.
So careers in fire sciences and law enforcement, more in demand than ever. These are jobs that are recession-proof. These are jobs where there is a lot of growth, not only here but across the nation. And I've heard figures that anywhere from 70 to 80% of professionals in fire and law enforcement in this community actually started right here at the North Campus. So with that, we're out of time, but thanks so much for joining us. I'm sure we have a lot of future firefighters and law enforcement officers watching the show right now. You want to stick around? We're going to continue talking about the gems and programs right here at the North Campus when we continue in just a minute. Thank you. And welcome back. Presidential Talk continues at the North Campus of Miami-Dade College, where we continue talking about the wonderful career training opportunities available here for the entire community. And on this segment, we're joined by Ms. Iris Strawn, the chair of the School of Education. And we're also joined by Dr. Tanya Scotisi, a professor with the School of Funeral Sciences here, which is a renowned school. But I'd like to begin with you, Ms. Strawn, and talk about, cradle to grave. I mentioned that in the first segment, but it really is true. We offer training and opportunities from cradle to grave here at Miami-Dade College. Right. But tell us about how we train for those careers for our youngest and how we actually have a learning lab here on the North Campus for youngsters.
Yes, we do. So we have our college credit certificates, we have AS programs, and we have bachelor's programs, and they do start from birth all the way through 12th grade, and we also have our exploration station that deal with from infant toddlers all the way through to VPK. So yes, we do deal with from birth all the way through to grave. So we help them to be able to take care of all of the children and take care of families as well, because it's not just about the children. Can't help the children without helping their families. So we fit right in with our funeral sciences programs to help families deal with all kinds of things that they have to deal with children.
That's great news and wonderful opportunities for the community, because there are a lot of jobs currently open.
We have a critical shortage actually around the world, but we definitely have a critical shortage here in our nation, and a critical shortage in South Florida specifically for all levels of teachers, whether they want to work with early childhood, which is our early learning centers, or with the public schools or charter schools for K-12. So there's great opportunity there.
And Dr. Scotisi, shifting gears for a second, our funeral sciences program here at Miami-Dade College North Campus is renowned. I know that the vast majority of funeral directors in this region and beyond all got their starts here at Miami-Dade College. And also, not only for traditional students, but for returning students, we have great programs.
Yes, yes. And myself, I was a non-traditional student, having gone for my associates at the age of 35 as a single mom, so I can really relate to a lot of our students here. But as you mentioned, we are one of 3 programs in the entire state of Florida. And given accreditation, there's usually anywhere from 56, 57 mortuary programs across the United States. So it's a very specific niche, so to speak. And we do offer a variety of different types of, I would say, almost diving boards for students. And what I mean by that is they can work with their associate in science in funeral service education. They can go work at a traditional funeral home, work their way up to management, own a funeral home. Perhaps they want to go on the cremation side. Maybe they want to own a direct disposer establishment. Perhaps they want to go in merchandise. They want to go on education. So there's many, many different facets, and they can also use this degree as a stepping stone to get into a baccalaureate degree, master's degree, or even pursue education and come back here and teach at Miami-Dade College.
Well, so many opportunities. So it's the entire business of funeral sciences. It's not just the person who takes care of the deceased, but the business side of it as well.
Exactly, exactly. And we have a lot of our students are actually able to go for a funeral certificate only, which means if, let's say, someone doesn't want to go through the science route, they can come in on the funeral directing route, which means that they don't have to take any of the science courses, and they would come into the program with a 2-year associate degree or higher in another area of study. So that does open the window for many other students in different areas wanting to come back to school. I think the pandemic definitely has opened up many opportunities because we have seen light shed on death care nationwide and internationally. And here in Miami, we are international. We offer a lot of different programs and services. So I think our program is really a gem within the institution.
And we just have a few seconds left. Ms. Strawn, what would be your message to people watching now who are interested into getting an education certificate or degree?
If you feel the calling, because it is a calling and it's a passion to really want to affect children, and my motto is always, the life you save may be your own. We need we need great teachers. Our children in our community need individuals who care about wanting to pass on that knowledge that they have to the next generation. And we would say, come on and become a teacher.
Thanks so much. We're out of time on this segment, but again, career opportunities and training opportunities await you right here at the North Campus of Miami-Dade College. We'll be back in just a moment to continue talking about the programs here at the North Campus. Well, we continue with Presidential Talk from the North Campus of Miami-Dade College, and another exciting segment. On this segment, we're joined by Mr. Barry Gordon, the chair of the School of Entertainment and Design Technology, and by Mr. Andres Quiroga, the chair of Arts and Philosophy here at the North Campus. So now we're in the artistic realm,
yes,
and many career opportunities awaiting for students here. Let's begin with you, Barry. Tell us about the School of Entertainment and Design Technology, and in a snapshot about the offerings that it has here at the North Campus.
Yeah, well, School of Entertainment and Design Technology, or affectionately known as SEDT, we offer college credit certificates, which are short, fast-track programs. These are stackable to the AS degree, the 2-year program. So once you complete the CC, you can take more classes for the AS. And then we also offer the bachelor's degree in film, television, and digital production. So they're all stackable. Students can start out with one, and then they hit the benchmarks on the way up till completion.
And Mr. Quiroga, as far as arts and philosophy, what can students take here, and are these classes open to all students?
That's the wonderful thing about our program. I mean, we offer AA programs, but all our classes are considered electives. So we have classes in humanities, philosophy, theater, dance, art. I mean, we have it all, and everything is an elective. So a lot of times when we have students from other pathways, they need extra credits to come in and finish off their degrees. We offer any class that they would like, a class in art, a class in theater, a class in dance, and a lot of times, you know, sometimes they take more than one because they enjoy it so much.
And Chair Quiroga, that's so important because not only as our learning outcomes, but we want to produce students who are global citizens of the world. So arts is extremely important regardless of the career.
Absolutely. I mean, the whole point and part of the mission of Miami-Dade College is to create well-rounded, thinking human beings. So it's not just students who follow one certain path, but understand the global aspect of what their role in this world is.
And obviously in film, television, digital, it's arts as well, and we train those students, and there are exciting career opportunities awaiting them.
Yes, our programs, the AS degree programs, are more focused. The students leave with the skills that they need for entry-level positions or even higher. We've had very successful students who complete our 2-year program and they get to work right away. And they can study film or TV production, as we said. We also offer graphic design, web design, photography, and music business. We're not the School of Music, but we offer music business. We're the button pushers. We work in the sound recording studios, and the students can focus on that and use our state-of-the-art facilities and then get work in the industry.
And I think post-pandemic and in this digital age, there are a lot of career opportunities for these students, correct?
Yes, we always need people to produce product because people, especially during the pandemic, were spending time at home. They needed to be entertained, and our students work on that. They turn out product, and then with all of the possibilities for streaming, live streaming, TV streaming, you know, on your smartphone. So there's plenty of opportunities for them to work and to produce the product.
And Chair Quiroga, I wanted to finish with you and a message to our public to talk about the faculty here and the quality of classes that are offered here in your area.
Oh, I couldn't be more happy with the faculty that we have. I mean, they're all professionals in the field. They all have connections. Our programs are all 2 years long. So once the students finish their 2-year programs, the professors find ways to either get them situated in a sense where they can just transfer into a conservatory university, or they can just go straight out into the workforce. So they're never going to just stop. It just keeps going on, and that's one of the wonderful things that we have with our faculty.
That's wonderful, gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining us, and we're going to continue talking about other exciting programs right here at the North Campus when we continue. Welcome back to Presidential Talk, where today we have a special program from the North Campus on all the exciting career opportunities that you can train for right here on this campus. And now we're going to talk about the science that's so important with so many jobs available. We're joined by the Dean of Faculty, Dr. Efrain Venezuela, and also by the Dean of Engineering and Technology here at Miami-Dade College, Mr. Manny Perez. Thanks for joining us. Dr. Venezuela, I want to begin with you, and I want to talk a little bit about STEM. We have the renowned science complex here at this North Campus. This campus is in a community that could really benefit from STEM training. Latinos, African Americans, underrepresented in careers in STEM. Tell us about that.
Well, in fact, we have, in addition to having the programs, we have the facility, we have the infrastructure, and that is key in order to train our students to real world jobs. Our facility, we have 21 labs, and these labs are state-of-the-art. They're research labs, and I emphasize the word research because our students, when they come in, first semester, they start working. If they want to, they can pair with the faculty and they can be mentored and do some research. We're also the home for the STEAM Expo, which is a collaboration that we have with the Miami-Dade County Public School System, and they have chosen us the past 10 years to host this magnificent event, and that is part of how we can connect our students, our programs, and the future students coming to the North Campus, especially with the science in mind.
That's amazing. And Dean Perez, the same for Entec. Wonderful programs, new and emerging careers also available here to study for. Tell us about that.
And so, as Dr. Venezuela said, it's all about the community and continuing to grow. And as we work closely with the Miami Tech movement, and Miami continues to grow and become the technology hub, it's important that we offer the right programs to grow the talent. And so one of those programs we're launching, should be in the fall of 2023, our first college credit certificate program in artificial intelligence. And we're hosting and we're opening an artificial intelligence center here at Miami-Dade College North Campus. We hope that will serve the community and grow the program and serve in an interdisciplinary capacity. So we'll have speaker series and we'll have engagement opportunities for not only our students, but also the community.
We have a new mantra at Miami-Dade College under President Bumariega, which is learn and earn today. It's not just about the traditional degrees, which we have, which are excellent, but it's about the rapid credentials, the stackable credentials, the short-term programs. Dr. Venezuela, tell us about some of those programs.
We have many, what we call the career certificate programs, and these are very short programs that students can earn a certificate, earn credits, but they're stackable credentials. That means if they decide to pursue an associate degree, they can do so because they're applicable to the associate degree, and they can also be utilized for the baccalaureate degree as well if they decide to do so. So these are stackable because, again, it all depends on the student, what their goal is and the particular situation that they're in. Sometimes they want to test at the ground first. They want to see how it goes, and then from that they progress into the next degree, and they continue until they graduate.
And Dean Perez, in Entec, we talk about industry certifications often. Tell us about those and what's available.
So we offer industry certification in multiple areas in technology, from cybersecurity to data analytics to cloud computing is another popular one. And in addition to industry certifications, we also offer micro-credentialing. So badges, right? And that's very important as our students graduate and they go into the workforce and they join social media and look for employment through LinkedIn. It's important that they also include their badges in addition to industry certifications and degrees, so they get the full range of opportunities here at Miami-Dade College.
That's wonderful. So we've learned that Miami-Dade College North Campus really has everything for the entire community. There are programs for everybody. Everybody is college material in this new age. And it's not just the wonderful traditional programs, but those career certificates, the digital badges, and industry certifications. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to continue our talk here at the North Campus studios here on Presidential Talk. You don't want to miss it. Friends, we're back with Presidential Talk for this final segment after a very exciting second segment where we talked to those members of the faculty and the deans here about all those great programs. But President Vasquez wanted to finish this last segment talking a little bit about dual enrollment, which is so important, and about some of the new scholars programs here at Miami-Dade College. Tell us about dual enrollment and the rich opportunities that are available to students in high school and some even younger in some cases.
Yes, Juan. And I got to tell you, North Campus has been an opportunity for those young students in middle school. Many years ago, when we had the opportunity to offer dual enrollment to our middle schoolers, we started with our Summer Enrichment Academy right here at the North North Campus. And I got to tell you, it's proven itself. You find students that are college ready so young these days, and they can find themselves using their talents and really their knowledge and being successful in college level classes. It really allows MDC to be part of that student's journey. Many of these students go on to the Ivy League schools and universities right here in the SUSs in the state of Florida, and they really perform very well, where otherwise they didn't have a connection with MDC because they were transferring out. Now they can find themselves that as they graduate high school, guess what? They get to graduate college even before they get to their high school diploma. So it's a real unique opportunity, and we've been working with all our schools and our partners in our community to promote it and really show that, you know, our students are ready for college much younger.
Absolutely, and some of the newer things that have happened under the leadership of President Pumariega is that we've created scholars programs that are opening the opportunity of education even wider. We have a program for black scholars, presidential scholars. We have the traditional honors college located here as well. Tell us about some of those programs and also the wraparound services that they provide.
Traditionally, I guess everybody knows Miami-Dade College for its honors college. And a few years ago, we started our American Dream Scholars. But like you had said, President Pumariega had the vision, really the ability to be able to see that there was something greater needed in our community. And the college opened its doors and it created a Rising Black Scholars Program. Shortly after that, it launched its Presidential Scholars Program. And here at the North Campus, we have a great majority of those students participating in those programs, especially in our Rising Black Scholars. And what you find is a highly engaged student that is committed to their academic success. And we bridge that academic success really to wrap around skills and arts and culture, and being able to bring in some of the industry partners and leaders to talk to these students and show what they could look forward to when they get ready to be exercising their career and in the workforce. They're really highly engaged, and it's proven that we could make a change in this community one student at a time. And, you know, just like our Rising Black Scholars, our Presidential Scholars, we have these monthly conversations with leaders. We bring, you know, from the chief marketing officer from the Washington Wizards to the chief operations officer to some of the small local business enterprises to laboratories where our CEOs come in and speak to our students and talk about what's the medical field look like for them in the future. And, you know, really you could see these students brighten up, ask the questions, and really see what they look forward to as they graduate college and what that professional workforce looks for them.
So it's beautiful because you have the academic skills, but then these students acquire the soft skills. So what that means is that when they finish at Miami-Dade College, or even when they're at Miami-Dade College, they're completely job ready, and that's what it's all about.
Well, what goes even greater, they start making connections so early, and these students start already building that network and that pool that they need to reach out to when they're ready to look for that job. And many of them come out with a business card in hand, follow up with an email, already looking at a paid internship where they could be successful in, and really look forward to them as they evolve as individuals, where they could use their talents. And on the other side, you have receptive partners and employers that are saying, you know what, I want the Miami-Dade College student because not only is he talented, but he's got those soft skills that are ready for the workforce, and showcase how great our students are.
So President Vasquez, we have about a minute left in the show. Enrollment is so important, not only for the college, but for the community. That's how they get back after the pandemic. What's your message to the community about enrolling at Miami-Dade College North Campus?
Well, the most important message I have is that we're here and we're open. And we're offering in-person classes. You know, in the heat of the pandemic, we had to quickly turn into a virtual environment. And just as quickly we're ready and we stand ready to offer those class offerings for our students. But more so, talk about our incentive of being able to have stackable credentials. And we talk stackable credentials, but what we're really talking about is certifications that are built in the industry that make people workforce ready much earlier in their process. And something that you could come in and retool. But what it shows is that we are in tune with what the industry is asking for from our students to get employed and get those high-wage jobs right away.
Well, thank you so much. We are out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The North Campus has solutions for everything. It's a modern campus waiting for you to matriculate and start your academic journey. So thanks so much for joining us. Until next time, have a great day.